You're most welcome.
Josephine Nabukenya knows this journey all too well. Born with HIV, she only learned her status at the age of 8. Now she spends her evenings talking to other young people, breaking stigma, reminding them to stay on treatment.
At the time of adolescence, HIV is just this part on your body. You have other things coming up, your hips are growing, your boobs are growing, and then HIV is also in your head, your medication is in your head, you get. Like, there is no adolescent who will think of HIV first, they'll think of their own self because of the stage that they're in. So, I mean, that is why suppression among young people has been very, very challenging.
According to the latest Uganda AIDS Commission HIV/AIDS fact sheet, national prevalence stands at 4.9%, down from 5.1% in 2023. But behind the decline is a worrying trend. Adolescents, especially girls, are driving new infections. Nearly 70% of young people affected are between 15 and 25, and girls account for the vast majority.
Multiple concurrent sexual partnerships, inconsistent, incorrect, or non-use of condoms, transactional sex are some of the risk factors. The other risk factor is income inequality. That again, those categories, because of vulnerability related to income, they are forced to look for ways of survival, and that pushes the individual into transactional sex, and therefore highly exposes them.
Officials say this trend needs urgent intervention, especially for young women already at higher risk. Uganda wants zero HIV infections by 2030, but officials admit they may not get there unless more support reaches the girls and young women most at risk. And that story isn't unique to this country. It's playing out across the region. Across East and Southern Africa, the world's most affected region, the pattern is the same.
Adolescent girls and young women remain disproportionately impacted. They are about 3 times more likely to acquire HIV than their male peers. And in no way does it mean that young girls have, more frequent sexual interactions than boys. That is not how this should be interpreted. We should interpret this in terms of their biological vulnerability, in terms of the likelihood of young girls facing sexual and gender-based violence, and also in terms of intergenerational sex.
Globally, more than 210,000 girls aged 15 to 24 acquired HIV last year, most of them in Eastern and Southern Africa. UNAIDS says prevention must expand access to PrEP, a daily pill that helps HIV-negative people avoid infection, boost condom use, sexual health education, and offer more community testing. It also urged investments in girls' economic opportunities, efforts to end gender-based violence, and ensuring young people are involved in shaping policies that affect them. Back at the campfire, Josephine hopes her story helps people take control of their future and pushes Uganda closer to its 2030 goal. Michael Baleke, CGTN, Kampala.